Welcome to the PowerPoint 2016 module on using the Slidemasters inside your presentation. The Slidemasters inside of PowerPoint is probably the single most important thing you could learn using PowerPoint, as it helps us to create conformity within our presentations and saves us a huge amount of time. Now, if you have a look at your presentation, assuming you wanted to create a standard template or a standard layout, or there's something you'd like to occur on every single page in the exact same spot, how would you do that? Ordinarily, if you wanted to, for example, insert a new logo, let's assume that this is now an old logo and now needs to be replaced. So we'd like to insert a new logo. If we had to copy and paste the logo on every single page, there's a good chance, first of all, it's not going to be accurately in the correct place each time. And second of all, it's going to take you time. You will probably forget a couple of pages as well. So using the Slidemasters allows us to do this seamlessly. It controls the underlying template of our presentation. To get to the Slidemasters, you can go to your slideshow, first to view your slideshow, and then we can go to the View tab, and in the Masters view, you'll see there's three different masters. There's the Slidemaster, the Handout Master, and the Notes Master. So let's start off with the Slidemaster. When you click on it, don't panic that your information has disappeared. It hasn't. You've just now switched to the master view so that you can look at your template and you can change it. So these are the different slide layouts that you can get and use within your presentation. And usually the very top first slide is your master layout. So for the purpose of that, you can click on that little logo and you can delete it. You will see it will now disappear from every part of your presentation. We're now going to insert a new logo. Keeping in mind you can change the text formatting, you can put pictures, you can do whatever you want to permanently appear on your slides. So I'm going to insert a picture. Let's go to Files, and I've chosen a logo that I'm going to insert. And for the purpose of this, I'm going to insert it in the top right-hand screen. Now, most of my styles that have got the master template, you will notice it will automatically embed that into the presentation. Once you've made all the changes you want to make, you can close the master view, and you will now notice your logo is there, and it's not clickable. It cannot be moved or cut or paste. It exists almost like you inserting a header and a footer inside of your presentation. We cannot touch it. If we have a look at some of the other Slidemasters, we've also got something called the Handout Master. This obviously customizes how your presentation would look if you were to hand it out. So if you were to print your presentation for your audience, you could choose exactly how that would look. So for example, you've got your orientation, if you would prefer a landscape or portrait design, your slide size, and very importantly, your slides per page. Now, if you are running an educational program, it's probably a good idea to choose the 3 slides option, which gives people a place to write notes on the very right-hand side over here. You can choose your placeholders, your themes, and any backgrounds you want. Be careful not to put in too much color, as you are going to be printing these. You can then close that master view. The last slide master is something called the Notes Master. The Notes Master is really there for the presenter's notes. So if you wanted to print your presentation and take it home to read over the notes the day before a presentation, you could use the Notes Master, assuming that inside of your presentation you've actually put notes in each slide, jogging your memory in terms of what you need to discuss next. Without those notes, the Notes Master becomes quite pointless. If you go into the Notes Master, you'll see this is basically how the slide will print. It'll print with the actual slide on top, as well as any notes that you've put in at the bottom. And again, you can choose the orientation, slide size, background, and formatting that you want for that particular presentation.